More than 1,500 people in New York State have tested positive for coronavirus. That is up from 950 the day before. 814 of the cases are in the city. Now, one of those patients spoke with One America's Caitlin Sinclair on how he's coping. Take a look.
As the largest city in the nation is being slow to a crawl, New York Governor Cuomo and President Trump agreed today to work together to fight this pandemic. One America spoke to a COVID-19 patient here in the city who is remaining optimistic. He says that he is beyond confident in the Trump administration to combat this.
I think President Trump has taken unprecedented terms, and I really want to congratulate him and all the state officials independently for what they're doing. The amount of work and effort and thought that's being put into this to not only contain and mitigate, but also to save people's lives. I think President Trump was very smart on that early call he took on China, and with the European ban. I think that this is just, proving that he's a leader and his best interest is America. And when he says America first, he means it.
George Santos, a candidate running for Congress in New York's 3rd congressional district, attended the CPAC conference, where an infected attendee was a regular. Santos said the numerous interviews, handshakes, and close contact gave him a gut feeling of where he contacted the virus.
These folks started testing positive shortly after CPAC, and we started getting those emails. I became symptomatic last week, and I strongly believe that the incubation period is accurate, the 12 to 14 days, which we've heard a lot on TV. And the moment I became symptomatic, I initiated in self-quarantine. It started with a runny nose and a lot of pressure towards the forefront of my head. And the moment I started feeling those symptoms, I immediately, just out of precaution, said I'm suspending my activities for the week, and I canceled my entire agenda. And as you can believe, it's a busy season for us in running for office, but I thought it was a prudent choice to make. Later that day, I already declined a little bit more. By Tuesday morning, my throat was on fire. It was, the symptoms were just getting more obvious. By Wednesday morning, I kicked into a 102.5 fever that prompted me to dial the emergency hotline and ask what to do.
He proceeded to be transported to the hospital and was isolated immediately, where a mere 2 days later, he was confirmed as positive for COVID-19, describing this period as a time to come together.
This is a time for unity and for Democrats and Republicans to remember that this isn't a political case. This is an American case, and we need to unite together.
At a press conference earlier, the governor said the president is doing the right thing by offering to step up for New York, and I appreciate it. New York will do the right thing in return. Caitlin Sinclair, One America News, New York.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.